Make sure you're in an environment where there are no external distractions, where no one can interrupt you. Make sure your notifications are off on your phone, on your computer, and then sit down in a chair with your back straight, stay alert, stay present, and place both of your hands on your lap, palms facing down, and then close your eyes, and let's begin. So the first step is be aware of what you want to let go of. And let's start here by getting you out of your head and getting you into your body. And I want you to visualize that little voice always yapping about between your ears, still hanging on to things that happened today or things that didn't happen today, things you did, things you didn't do, things you should have done, just going around in circles, thinking about all these things over and over again, hanging on to them. I want you to visualize that voice, changing locations and moving all the way down to the base of your spine. This is also known as your root chakra or your basic chakra, and this is the place that establishes that deep connection with your physical body. So bring your awareness down, all the way down to the base of your spine, and just notice things become a little quieter. You're not thinking from down there, breathing from down there, operating from down there. And let's go ahead and lock in that position by doing 3 cycles of pranic breathing, where you're going to inhale through your nose for the count of 6, hold it for 3, and then exhale for 6, making a shh sound, and then holding it for 3 again. So from the base of your spine, inhale for the count of 6, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3 again, 2, 3, breathe normally. Let's do the next cycle. Deep breath from the base of your spine, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, breathe normally. And let's do one last cycle here. Big breath from the base of your spine, inhale for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, exhale for 6, shh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold for 3, 2, 3, breathe normally. Really feel that connection to your body. You're out of your head, that little voice is a lot quieter, and I want you to bring your awareness back to the different sensations going on. And just see if anything stirred up, if there's any tension, any discomfort, any tightness, any upsets, anything that came up during the course of the day that you maybe didn't acknowledge. Let's give those sensations the attention they need now. And just notice what comes up. Think about your day. What sensations arise? Think about things that happened today, things that didn't happen today, things that you did, things that you didn't do, things that you should have done. Notice if there's any self-attack, if you're judging yourself for today, criticizing yourself for today, making yourself wrong for things you did or didn't do or should have done. Maybe something that you really wanted to happen didn't happen the way you wanted it to, or it didn't happen at all. Maybe you found yourself in a situation where you were embarrassed, disappointed. Notice the sensations. Notice if there are some things you're still trying to figure out or make sense of today. Or if you're already thinking about tomorrow, and if there's any dread, worry, or anxiety. Bring your awareness to the associated sensations and let them come up. And we're going to move to the second step here, which is allow yourself to experience them fully. And what I want you to do now is to stay with those sensations, to sink into them and let them take over. Don't resist them, don't fight them, don't judge them. Don't try to fix them or get rid of them or try to understand them. There is nothing you need to do. Just surrender to them. Just be with them, stay with them, and keep breathing from the base of your spine, validating them. Let them take over. Sink into them even more. Breathe into them. Be with them fully. Now let's start moving into the third and final step, which is let it come up and let it out. And this is what we're going to do now. You're going to invite all of the sensations to come up and come out. Remember, they want to leave. They want to run their course and reach their natural end and fade away. You just have to stop hanging on to them by resisting them. So what we're going to do here is 3 more cycles of pranic breathing. Breathing into these sensations, letting them take over with each inhale, visualizing them coming up, and with each exhale, making that shh sound. I want you to visualize them passing through you and letting them out. So tune into the different sensations that were brought up, and let's bring them up for the count of 6. Inhale now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. There's probably more down there. Bring your awareness to them. Tune into them. And let's bring them up and release them. Inhale for the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold them for the count of 3. Get ready to let them out. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. We're going to do one last cycle here. Whatever's left, any sensation, bring your awareness to them, and let's bring all of that up right now. Inhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Send it all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it all out. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. And let's just let things settle for a bit here. And notice a feeling of lightness. Notice a weight that's been lifted. A feeling of relief. And let's just stay with this new experience of yourself for a few moments right now. All is good. All is perfect. Just be with yourself. Now let's do one last cycle of pranic breathing. Breathing from the base of your spine. Inhale for the count of 6, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Exhale for 6. Shh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold for 3, 2, 3. Breathe normally. Now we're going to get ready to come back, relieved, at peace, and ready to have a great night of deep sleep. Slowly start moving your body a little. Bring some awareness back to your surroundings. And slowly get ready to open your eyes right now.
All right, how to give value. Epic. One of my all-time favorite things to talk about because so many people don't get it, and it's very, very simple. So we have already been talking about approach habit building, right? We've talked about that you have to talk to people on the way to the club and on your everyday approaches. Now, here's the thing. The way you do that and keep it simple, and the way you help to not feel the imposter syndrome, is to do it in a value-given way. Now, what is value-given? Well, how to give value? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, whenever I hear that, I'm like, how retarded is someone? You're in this program, so you're pretty smart already. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And but let's recap it anyway. So here's the thing. Giving value is in a very broad spectrum. Many people are like, don't ask any questions, make compliments and all that. But it's not really true, because you can ask questions in a very, very value-given way, and you can give compliments in a very value-leeching way. So it's a lot about the underlying vibe. Let's go through that vibe, because number one, the most important thing when it comes to value given is the intonation. Okay, I'm going to say the same thing twice now, and you can see very well which one is value giving and which one is value taking. Hey, how are you doing? Versus, hey, how are you doing? Which one was value taken? Which one was value given? Let's make it a little bit more extreme, okay? Excuse me, I really like your shoes. Versus, oh hey, I really like your shoes. Do you see that? One is like, haha. And the other one is like, hey, haha. Okay, haha, haha. Sounds kind of weird, right? I wonder what the neighbors would think if they hear me. But you see it, like, it's the so-called seeking for a poor tonality that makes you seem needy and that leeches value. This like, huh? Huh? This up? Hey guys, do you want to come to the Max mentoring program? Please? Like, that's like, you know? Like, I don't say please, but it sounds like I'm saying please. Or I'm saying, hey guys, do you guys want to come to the Max mentoring program? And as I said, I'm like smirking. I'm like, yeah. You want to go to the Max mentoring program? It's pretty dope, huh? So you see the intonation, you got to go down instead of huh. And the other thing that I see many guys doing when it comes to intonation, especially during daytime, anywhere where approaching is kind of a little bit out of the ordinary, they make it secretive. It's like a little kid that is about to steal some candy. I will never forget, I had this guy on a boot camp, and I sent him in the set. It's in the middle of the day, and it's at H&M, like a clothing store. And I'm like, approach the girl in the line. And he's like, okay. And he walks over, he's like, excuse me, I like your shoes. So first off, he had to seek him for a poor tonality. And second off, what was his tonality saying? Was he saying, hey, I'm confident, of course I approach you, that's normal? Or was he saying, I'm creepy, go away? Like, this is not normal, and you should feel bad, right? It's so much that is communicated in our fucking intonation. So what I do in very public places, especially in the places where approaching is uncommon, I'm super clear in my voice, and I'm very loud enough so she understands me. Excuse me, I love your shoes. What am I saying with that intonation? I'm saying, of course it's all right. Of course, I'm giving the whole situation permission. Who gives anything permission? You are the one. Does that make sense? I'm giving the whole situation permission by just being like, hey, what's up? Hey, I love your shoes, by the way. And that intonation is so powerful, because all of a sudden the girl's not creeped out, because she's like, well, she says it in a way that's totally normal. I guess it's normal. Okay, hey, how's it going? So I can react well, no problem. Right? Does that make sense for intonation? And one other thing that gets in the vibe is eye contact. Again, don't shut your brain off now. Oh, eye contact, I know that's important. It is fucking important, okay? Your eye contact communicates sincerity. It communicates integrity, honesty, and it communicates how well you're able to deal with the situation. It's the equivalent in terms of body language of the proper intonation. Again, my student, approaching in the clothing store. Hey, what's up? Like breaking eye contact, looking down, like his whole demeanor is a little down, as opposed to like, hey, what's up? I'm holding eye contact. My eyes are saying, he's like, yeah, I'm doing that. Nothing of a big deal for me. I don't give a fuck. That's what my eye contact is saying. It's so important. That's what you do with the so-called hand of God. If you ever know that, it's like when you grab a girl in the club. You know, you just hold eye contact, you take her hand, you reel her in, you come closer. It's a lot different than what a newbie does. A newbie does it like this. Like he extends the hand and then he looks at the hand. No, look at the fucking eyes. Sincerity, baller, badassery. That's what the eye contact communicates, okay? So, again, intonation, not up, like Siva reported, but down, okay? And also, loud enough, loud and clear. And also, eye contact, okay? So, this is the external, the outer game part of how to give value. Now, the inner game part of how to give value is, here's your frame. I feel good, and here's some of them vibes. Really. I feel good. I feel good today, you know, because I've taken a cold shower, because I'm working on my fucking dreams, because I'm in this epic program. I'm working on myself every day. I'm getting better. I'm riding the wave of validation. I feel fucking amazing. Here's some of them vibes. It's like you're this rich motherfucker with like gold coins, you know, like in the like 12th century, you have all these gold coins. You see like a peasant, and you're like, hey man, I'm feeling really good because I'm rich. Here's some vibes. Bah. You know, that's how you do it. That is the frame. And obviously you can frame that in your own words, you can write that into your frames, etc., etc. So that is your frame that you should have. Now, how do you give value in an everyday situation, and how do you give value in a nightclub situation? This is what we're going to do here, because there will be call to actions as well. Now, here's the essence. This is outer game again. Okay, we know our demeanor now. We know our frame now. Let's go back to the actual act of giving value, outer game. It's in essence the following. Small thing on the fly plus follow-up. Okay? Small thing on the fly plus follow-up. I'm going to give you an example. Okay? In the gym, I was just recently at the gym. Not right now because I'm fucking healing the shit. But I think last week, I see this ultra hottie, and I have so many hot chicks at my gym because I live in Kiev, and this ultra hottie just squatting next to me like her fucking ass, like the whole no porn thing. I'm just fucking bonering it up, and I'm like, okay, small thing plus follow up. So what I did was I was working out next to her. I ended up next to her, herpty-derpty. We'll talk more about this later. I ended up next to her, and I look over, and as she's getting done with the squats, I'm like, oh, that's some pretty cool technique you got there. That's the small thing. I'm not like, excuse me, what is this technique? No, I'm literally like working out next to her like this. She's standing next to her, and I'm casually over the shoulder. Okay, casually over the shoulder. That's what I mean, like the small thing on the fly. I'm doing my own thing. I'm like, oh, hey, that's some interesting technique you got there. I'm speaking loudly, so she fucking hears me, right? She's focused on her fucking gym. I'm like, excuse the technique, like worried that some other fucking schmuck is gonna hear me. No, I'm like, yo, that's some interesting technique you got there. I'm holding eye contact, so she's like, oh yeah? Immediately she's fucking on. Why? Because I'm good looking and rich? No, she doesn't know. First of all, I'm sweaty as fucking ugly. She doesn't know if I'm fucking rich. But because of the fucking game, because of the eye contact, she's immediately on, because this guy's not apologetic. He's not fucking creepily hitting on me. He just says something about my technique. And I'm even like turning back to my workout. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like, I usually do squats like this, and then I show how I do squats. She's like, yeah, I do like this for my ass, you know. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, many girls do that. That's interesting. And this is the point where I say many girls do that. That's interesting. Where many guys fail. Because now they turn back and they keep working out. And the girl just kind of stands there like waiting for you to what? Follow up. That is why I say, in essence, small things on the fly plus follow up. The small thing on the fly communicates that you're not needy, communicates that you're cool with the situation, and it serves as your opener. And then you gotta follow up. If you just go back now, great, you had a great conversation, sure, great. But there's so much more that you can do now. She's ready, she's opened. Carry the conversation somewhere. Now you can be like, oh, you work out here all the time? I don't see you. Or like, oh, what kind of workout do you do? Like, do you train for something specific? What's your name? Where are you from? Anything. Just the follow-up establishes a nice conversation. Now you've given value. You've shown that you're not needy. You've shown that you're socially calibrated. And all these things. And now following it up makes it a very, very solid conversation. This is shit I haven't shared anywhere. This is shit that is really fucking epic. And yes, you're welcome. Okay, on the fly plus follow-up. On the fly plus follow-up. Another, again, what you could do is, again, a gym example is the fist bump. Like, so, and any guy, any girl, doesn't fucking matter, fist bump. And again, important when you fist bump, don't be like staring at the fist. No, stare at the guy, stare at the girl. You having a good workout? Yeah, epic, me too. As I'm saying that, fist bump. You having a good workout? Yeah, epic, me too. That's the little thing on the fly, the small thing that you're doing on the fly. Now the follow-up. What are you doing today? Chest day? Oh, I do upper body. That's cool. Yeah, sick. You work out here you work in the building, you know, whatever. Like for me, it's a gigantic building with lots of offices. Most of the people that work out there actually work in the building, right? Small thing on the fly plus follow-up. Let's say you're in university, right? Let's say you're at college or whatever. Simple value-giving thing. Again, value-giving is the eye contact, the intonation. Simple thing on the fly and then follow-up. Like you're, I don't know, you're at the food place, right? Where everybody's eating food. Oh shit, that looks good. What is that? Epic, yeah, I should remember next time. On the fly, actually, can I sit down real quick? I gotta eat myself. Cool, boom, sit down. All right, another example. The person who sits next to you in a lecture. Like, oh, cool, is that the new iPhone? Oh, I like your new iPhone. Anything like that. Like, again, like, another 90 minutes of mayhem with Professor XYZ, haha, right? The person's like, oh, yeah, cool, blah, blah, blah. That's the thing on the fly, and now you're like, yeah, what's your major? Oh, how long have you been here? Oh, where are you from, right? Anything like that. Small thing on the fly, follow up. Epic, genius, right? Let's go nightclub example. Nightclub, bar, one of the easiest openers that you can do on the fly is, oh, you guys look like you know how to party. Nobody will deny that. Like, oh, we don't know how to party. You know, everyone's like, hell yeah, how do we look like that? That's cool. I don't know, just getting that vibe from you, my male intuition or something like that, right? On the fly. Anyways, what are you guys drinking? Anyways, what are you guys celebrating? Plus the little follow-up. You see how easy those things are with value giving. That approach, oh, you guys look like you know how to party. That's pretty epic. Oh yeah, really? That's funny. Yeah, like my male intuition, I guess, something like that. Oh yeah, by the way, what are you guys drinking? What's that? Is that the new kind of beer? Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm not going to drink today. I always do crazy things. Yeah, what's your name, by the way? Good to meet you, Max. Right? That is a lot better than, hey, guys, can I stand here? Right? Obviously, I'm making very specific, very strong examples here, but you get the gist. Right? Which brings me to the next point here. Compliments. I mentioned earlier, compliments in the right way and the wrong way. Now, again, like, the compliment the wrong way is basically a compliment that serves you to get something back, right? I'm gonna make her a compliment because then she has to talk to me. Excuse me, I like your shoes. Creepy, right? But if you come from the mindset, remember what we said with the mindset. I feel good, here's some of them vibes. Like, just here. Not like, here, take them from me so I can grab on your hand and pull you in. No, here's some of the vibes. Like, here, like, catch them or let them throw away, right? That's the mindset. And if you come with this mindset to a compliment, it's going to work, right? So again, it's a lot in the vibe. It gets established in the intonation, in the eye contact. And if you truly come from that mindset, I don't need anything, here's just some good vibes, a compliment comes over sincere and it's generally appreciated. Also, the compliment should always be honest. It should never be like, you're pretty. Like, she hears that all the fucking time. We'll talk more about this in week 3. But in general, it should be something that you noticed at the very, very least. Okay? And if you don't even say, like, I like it, just say it's interesting. It looks interesting. That's a real compliment as opposed to the bad kind of compliment. And remember, again, seeking for opportunity? Bad. Hey, I like your epic shoes. The new Jordans, huh? Down. Sounds a lot more confident. That's how you do a compliment the right way. Now, let's get to your call to action. Number 1, I want you over the course of the week to do at least minimum 5 value-giving approaches to hot girls. Okay? over the week. This could be on the weekends, okay? This could be on Friday alone. This could be one each day on top of the one approach. It's gotta be 5 at the end of the week. At the end of your 7-day period, you gotta have 5 value-giving approaches to hot girls. If you can, pick the fucking hottest hoes out there. Like the chick with the fucking frozen, what's it called? The resting bitch face. The chick that is 2 meters tall. The fucking model in the VIP. Approach in a value-given way. And it's only gonna be a value-given way if you truly feel like good vibes. Here's some of them vibes. Okay? And on top of that, your call to action number 2 for the end of this video, give 5 value-giving openers to non-hot girls. This could be a group of guys, this could be one guy, this could be the fucking dude in front of in the line in front of you, anybody that you would not consider fucking. It could be the old lady, whatever. Okay, so the call to action for this video are 5 value-giving openers to hot girls, 5 value-giving openers to non-hot girls, right? I'll see you in the next video because we're going to be talking about starting your setup game. GG. Okay, one of my favorite topics, and I say it all the time, setup game. If you don't know setup game yet, setup game is the following. Well, I'm going to tell you what setup game is not. I'm going to tell you what the classic cold approach game is. The classic cold approach game is you go to the nightclub. Hey, you wanna fuck me? No? Okay. Hey, you wanna fuck me? No? Okay. Hey, you wanna fuck me? No? Okay. Oh, the bouncer kicked me out. Okay, I go to the gym. People are creeped out by me. Nobody knows who I am. Everybody kind of knows what I'm doing and that I'm that guy, but nobody really knows my name, and I basically have 0 value. That's the simple cold approach game. On the other hand, you have social circle game, which is I don't cold approach. I gotta be very careful what I'm doing, and it's all about the social circle, and I'm building a social circle for a year until I fuck my first 10. Doesn't really sound too cool either. Now, setup game is the following. Setup game is a combination of 3 things. It's mainly a combination of 2 things, but if you can add the 3rd thing, it's really, really good for you. Number 1, setup game is cold approach. You're out there, you're approaching girls, you're approaching people, you're building up a little momentum for the day, etc. But it's also social circle game. It means you're using cold approach to fuse into social circle game, and then you combine these 2 and you top it up with the 3rd one, which is ideally, if you can, social media game. Okay, now this is not a social media product, but it's part of my game, and it's the stuff that I've been working on extremely successfully, and I want to break it down for you real quick, okay? Now, imagine you do the following. Instead of just going to the nightclub, not talking to anybody, and then just kind of like sniper approaching the hotties, you do the following. You're waiting in line, you're chatting up the people in front of you. You're also chatting up the people behind you, because that's what nobody does. Nobody gives a shit about the people behind you. Everybody wants to be friends with the people in front of you so you can get in. But you gotta be friend of everybody. Now, at the bouncer, you're not just gonna be like, here's my ID, thank you. You're gonna be like, tough day today? You think it's gonna be a lot of people? Interesting. How long do you guys have to be here, by the way? Really? Oh, fuck, man, that long? Fuck, dude, but you guys get free Red Bull and stuff like that, right? Cool, man, cool. Epic. Yeah, anyways, my name's Max. Nice to meet you. What's yours? Joe. Cool shit, man. Joe, I'll see you later, alright? Dude, thanks for the epic night already. See you around. Now, Joe knows who you are. Maybe not next time, but sure as hell after the 3rd or 4th time. And what you do is, instead of just letting that go, you ride the wave of validation, and you go to the coat check girl. Hey, how's it going? Do you party as well, or do you just have to work here? Ah, shit, huh? Kind of sucks, right? If everybody's partying and you're kind of stuck here, right? Okay, yeah. But you do get free Red Bull, right? Or anything like that, right? Like, oh, you get it for free, right? And all your friends and stuff like that. That's interesting. Cool. Is that your main job, or what do you do? No way, you study. Wait, let me guess. Criminology. You look like you like CSI. Right now, she's laughing, blah, blah, blah. And as you go, right, on the fly, but follow up. By the way, what's your name? Nice to meet you, Jenny. Max. Good to meet you. Yo, thanks for the code thing, right? I'll see you around. That's it. Now, as you go in, you're going to write down their names if you are as retarded as I am. I have that here in my notes. Start a little notepad. For me, it's called KP, Key of People. It's also called HP, Helsinki People, wherever I live. I have a note file on my phone, and I'm writing down the venues and their names, right? So this would be whatever the fuck, the nightclub menu, Joe, fat, tall bouncer, right? Jenny, coat check girl, studies whatever the fuck she ends up studying, right? Likes cake, stuff like that. And guess what? Next time you're waiting in line, the guy's already forgotten you because it was just a one-time encounter, right? But as you go in, Joe, hey, good to see you again, man. Have a good night. I'll see you inside maybe, okay? Cool, cool. You can even go, like, you don't have to do that, but you can go as far as bringing him a Red Bull later on. Hey, man, just thought you might want to have a Red Bull. It's a long night tonight. Fucking give him a Red Bull. How epic is that? This guy's like, wow, thanks. See you later, Joe. As you exit the nightclub, don't just walk past the bouncer because that's what everybody does. No, what you're doing is like, Joe, thanks for the great night, man. Handshake, see you next week. See you tomorrow. Nobody fucking shakes the bouncer's hand on the way out because they all just want to be nice so they can get in. Same goes for the coat check girl, same goes for the person behind the bar. Now, what you've done is you've created a setup for that venue. Actually, one of my friends, my business partner, Kevin, what he did once is he got in the club, very, very exclusive club, and he chatted with the girl behind the counter, behind the coat check, and he caught her eating cake. Like, she was like, she had a cake like underneath, and you know, every time nobody was there, she like grabbed a bite. And he like making fun of her, like, oh, you eating cake, haha, cake lady. You know what he did? 5 minutes before he entered the club next day, and the next week, 5 minutes before I entered the club, he hopped across the street to a little 24-hour store, bought her a little cake for like fucking €2, and as he got into the coat check, as he left the coat for the girl, he said, oh, by the way, don't eat this in secrecy again, and he gave her the fucking cake. She loved him. Doesn't even like, but did he fuck her? No, it's just about the fact that she's like, oh my god, you remember? You remember my name? You brought me some cake? Guess fucking what? He never ever had to pay for that venue again. Simply because he gave the hoe a little fucking piece of cake. Now, cost you €2. How much getting in for free over your rest of your life as long as the shit works there? Priceless. How epic is that? Now again, you don't have to give them fucking presents. That's not the point. Not at all. It's just caring. It's just showing that you know their name, they remember their fucking story. That's enough. You've just created a setup for yourself. Same goes for, I gave that example in some of my free YouTube videos, you might even know that. I have a juice bar here in Helsinki where an extremely hot Swedish chick works. So, first time I got there, I saw the hot chick behind the counter and I'm like, oh, I should totally hit on her, but everybody does that. Now, totally nothing wrong with hitting on her, but I said, you know, might as well do it smarter because in front of me was another hot blonde chick. Guess what? Before the blonde chick in front of me, it was before she got to order, I approached her. I'm like, hey, by the way, I love your, I think it was her scarf or her jacket. Yeah, I love your jacket. It's pretty cool. You look like you're going on an adventure. I like it, right? Again, value given intonation, eye contact, speaking loud enough. I'm not ashamed of it. All that, what we talked about in the previous video. Now she turns around, she's hooked, and all of a sudden, I'm not behind her, I'm standing next to her. And we're chatting back and forth about traveling, etc. Now it's her turn to order, and it's my turn to order. They even think we're a fucking couple. They think I brought the hot chick here. I just approached fucking 10 seconds ago. So the hot girl who works here already sees cool guy with hot girl. Right? Now I'm like, yo, do you mind if I sit with you? It's much better than staring at the wall. Haha. Of course, in my head, it's not like, do you mind if I sit next to you? I'm like, yo, do you mind if I sit next to you? It's better than staring at the wall. It's again confidence that I'm oozing out. I'm loud. My tonality is not seeking for rapport, right? So now we're getting coffee together, and as the fucking chick comes to clean the table, I engage her. I'm like, how does it feel like working with all guys? Because she works with all these guys. She's the only girl. I'm like, oh, I bet you have to boss them around a lot. She's like, oh my god, totally, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool, yeah, where are you from, by the way? Oh, I'm from Sweden. Oh, no way, I've been to Sweden myself. That's pretty sick. What brings you to Helsinki? Just a little chat. And again, like, it was so much easier to hook her because I was there with a hot girl that I also just approached. Guess fucking what? In my head, I'm like, this is a great juice bar. You know, they have kale shots, ginger shots, and all that shit. If I come here more often, I should probably go fuck that girl. How am I going to fuck that girl? Next time I was in Helsinki, I was with my 2 female friends. One of them was my girlfriend. The other one was a female friend of mine. And we were walking around. I'm like, guys, we should get juice. They're like, yeah, sounds good. So I bring the 2 hot chicks. to the fucking juice bar where the hot girl works. So she sees me again with 2 hot chicks. She's like, who the fuck is this guy? Right? And here, so these are good examples. And here what I'm doing now is I bring in social media game. I don't be like, what's your number? Everybody, slut! No, as she's cleaning the room, I'm like, you're funny, blah, 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 Swedish girl, what's your name, by the way? I know her name already, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, what's your Instagram? I'll follow you. You should follow me back too, but promise not to freak out or something. Now she's following me on Instagram. It's people give away their Instagram or their Facebook so easily. Much different than the number. Even though it's exactly the same. You can do DMs on Instagram. You can do fucking messages on fucking Messenger. What's the difference between that and texting? Nothing. But she gives it away much easier. And now she has an even better view into your life. It's like a funnel, right? Now she's checking out my Instagram. Guess what I'm doing on Instagram? I post the food, I post the traveling, I post the hanging out with my friends, I post the laughing, I post the workout. All these things. She's like, this guy's cool. Like, it's like she knows you now, right? And then something happens that I call the crush dynamic. Girls love having a crush. Girls love looking at somebody else's life that they adore, that they find attractive. And now, guess what? I've been doing the setup game with the social media, not only with the juice girls, but I've did it with a cute chick at the bar, right? The girl who works behind the bar at my venue. I've done it with any other chick that I met during daytime. I've done it with all the hot chicks at the gym. So when I post a cool picture of me traveling, you don't need to travel the world, by the way. If I post a fucking cool picture of me hanging out with my friends, like smoking weed at his fucking shitty basement, the girl's like, he's having fun, he's so cool. I'm gaming 20 girls at the same time. And that, my friend, is setup game. Okay? Does that make sense? So, let me summarize that. Number 1, places you visit frequently. This could be your gym. This could be the venue, right? The venue that's open on Thursdays, the best venue on Fridays, the best venues on Saturdays, whatever the fuck it is. It could also be your work, your school, the juice bar, any place that you visit more than once a week, or once a week if it's a nightclub. Any place like this shall become your setup game spot. The way you're doing this is, nobody might even know you. Nobody knows you at the bar. Nobody knows you at the fucking club. Nobody knows you in your school because you've never talked to somebody. But now you have the tools to talk to somebody by applying what you've learned in the how to give value. So all you do is all these places that you visit frequently, you apply the how to give value thing and you work yourself up. Again, short little value giving, what's it called? A small thing on the fly plus follow up. You do that all the time. You remember their fucking names. You write it down in your notepad if you're bad with names, such as I am. You remember things about their life. Jenny works out to become a fitness model, studies biology, right? Anything. Fucking Mark loves Call of Duty, smokes a lot of weed, and is currently bulking, right? Hey Mark, how's the bulk going, man? I brought a banana for you. Bring him a fucking banana. How epic is that? Right? Small little things like that. Again, you don't have to buy people shit. But like, hey Mark, how's the bulk going? You remember his name. You remember that he's bulking. How epic is that? And you keep doing that every time you're there. You're never ever going to go to the gym anymore not talking to somebody. Every time I go to the gym, I have my 2 to 3, sometimes 5 minute rest periods. I'm like, I use that fucking rest period to talk to the fucking guy next to me. And I remember his fucking name and I'll open the fucking hot chick. Because how cool is that? Instead of sniper approaching the hot chick at the bar, after a month of doing setup game, she already sees you chatting with the owner, chatting with the bouncer, laughing with the chick behind the bar. And now you walk over to the cold approach girl. She's like, who is this guy? She saw you. Don't think like, oh, like how does she know I know it? She saw you. Girls have these antennas. They know exactly who the alpha male is in the room. It's in their genes to figure out, okay, here I am, my pussy is wet, I'm ready to fuck. Okay, which one of these motherfuckers is the alpha male? Right? They have this, they're scanning this constantly. Instead of sniper approaching the hot girl at the gym, you've already been fist bumping 2 guys. This one guy's been spotting you. You're laughing with the other chick that you already know. And they're like, hey, what's up? I like that technique, by the way. She's like, oh my God, the alpha male talked to me. The cool guy that has been laughing already, she sees you. Again, like, oh, I don't think she watched me. Yes, she does. It's in her genes. Her entire life evolves around that. Her entire life as a fucking woman is be hot and fucking stand around and scan who the alpha male is and then hope that he approaches you. That's her fucking genes. That's why she exists. Be hot and scan who's the alpha male and then hope for the alpha male to approach you. Have you ever heard a girl saying like, why is it always the weird guys who approach me? Yeah, because they've already scanned who's the alpha male. It's that. That's fucking it. Okay? Build up that setup game. And if you can, connect it with your social media. You don't need to be traveling the world. You don't need 50,000 followers. You don't need any of that. You just need to post frequently cool shit. Laughing, being on a date, having a good time with your buddies, all these things. All the three coaches, Marquardt, Lasso, and Marquardt, Lasso, and Pablo, all these three coaches are amazingly good with their social circle game, setup game, and their social media game. And I'm really good at that as well. So in the group calls with Lasso, Pablo, or Marquardt, or in the group calls with me, you can always ask us more about the social media thing in order to incorporate it into your setup game. Here comes your call to action though. Here's your call to action. So what I want you to do is, I want you to pick 3 places for your setup game. 3 places that you always visit. Could be more if you want to, but it's got to be at least 3. This could be work, gym, nightclub. This could be college, grocery store, juice bar. It could be any of these. Write down these 3 things, and then what I want you to do now is I want you to write this in the Facebook group and say, A, your current situation about each of these setup game places that you picked. Nobody knows me. I've been there for years, but nobody's ever talked to me. Or, I'm doing pretty well, people kind of know me, right? Or whatever the fuck it is. Let us know what your current situation is. And B, let us know how you're planning to climb to the top. What your goal is with that setup. There's not really a lot of hot girls, but lots of cool people that can help me get social proof, right? That's your plan, and the way I'm going to go there is by talking to somebody new every day. The way I'm going to do this is by talking to the coolest guy who's obviously the alpha male, befriending him, right? Whatever the fuck it is. Like, oh, I really want to fuck that hot chick that works behind the bar at the nightclub that I visit most frequently. The way I'm going to do that is befriend all her colleagues, bring hot girls to the bar, and then chat her up, right? Again, pick 3 things you want to do setup game in, and number 1, let us know your current situation, and number 2, or A, let us know your current situation, and B, let us know how you want to climb to the top or whatever your plan is. Make sense? That is your call to action for this video. I'll see you in the next one, because the next one will just summarize all the call to actions for you this week at GG. Alright, your call to actions, a summary of week 2. Here's what needs to be in your notepad, and you gotta post that note file. Okay, notepad, note file, whatever. If it's on your phone, you can take a picture if it's written physically. Here's what's gotta be on there, and you gotta post it in the Facebook group for week 2. Number 1, 7 days of no porn. Alright, Monday through Sunday, no porn, no porn, no porn, check, 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 check. Number 2, 6 days of no fap. You can do 7 days of no fap as well, but if it's hard for you, you can do 1 day of fapping. That's totally cool. You're not allowed to use porn. Use your imagination. Use some fucking girl, whatever the fuck it is. Remember to keep your sex drive high. Number 3, 7 days of meditation. You need to meditate every day. Next number, 7 days of cold shower. Train that prefrontal cortex. It will get easier with you every day. Gain that fucking momentum. And then the specific call to actions of all the videos that we've been talking about. Everyday approaches. 7 times. 7 times everyday approaches. Monday, approach chick at the grocery store. Tuesday, vibe with the fucking guy at the library. Wednesday, fist bumped and got to know the name of the guy at the gym, right? All these things. 7 times everyday approaches. Next one, Friday and Saturday, or it could be any other night. If you're going out on Thursday and Friday, it doesn't matter for me, but it should be twice for night game. Night starts in front of my door. I do not want you to go to the venue. I want you to start approaching before the venue. Your roommate, the old lady, the bouncer, right? Whatever the fuck it is. Next point, value giving openers to girls. 5 value giving openers to girls. We've talked about this in the videos already. Also, next point, 5 value given openers to guys or non-hot girls. You gotta do that as well, right? This could be During setup game, this could be during night game, doesn't matter, but it's gotta be 5 for hot girls and 5 for non-hot girls. And last but not least, post in the Facebook group 3 places where you want to do setup game at, 3A, what your situation is, okay, 3B, what your plan is and how you're gonna plan to execute on that, right? How you're gonna climb up to the top. These are your call to actions. They all need to have a checkbox. Screenshot it, post it in the fucking group. Holy fuck. What a week. I'm so psyched about this program. Man, epic shit coming your way. Epic shit coming our way with the coaches, alright? It's gonna be really fucking epic. Pablo, Lasso, and Mark are super psyched about coaching you. I'm in contact with them on Facebook every fucking day. I'm excited. So, GG, and let us know how you're doing.